such a bad liar. Why you try?
Boom. Yep. This is what we're working with. 8 whole weeks have flown by since I last got my nails did, okay? I've had enough. I'm tired of people looking at me in a supermarket like I'm crazy. I'm tired of trying to hurry up and bag my shopping with my knuckles. I'm just tired, okay? Quarantine has restricted me enough. So I decided to become a nail tech for the day. And, you know, if you're interested in seeing what I did, then keep on watching. So I chose the Modelones mini kit, which I bought from Amazon for about £40, I believe. I bought it on Amazon Prime, so it came nice and quick. So in this kit, you will find light apricot gel, clear gel, nail slip, nail brush, base coat, top coat, mini nail file, and the nail forms. So the next thing you need to do is get rid of those crusty, dusty acrylics, okay? You do not need them anymore. They need to be gone. They should have been gone, but we're doing it right now. So I just quickly soaked them in acetone and I was left with these. As you can see, there's some slight damage to my nails. I mean, I'm not too fussed. Like, what's acrylic without damage, to be honest? The next thing you need to do is prep your nails. This is really important because it means that your nails have something to stick to and it will also last a lot longer. So you don't have to repeat these steps again and again because Lord knows after this, I was tired. So now I'm just using my cuticle pushers and I'm pushing my cuticles back just to make sure that I've got a nice foundation. As you can see, I don't have the biggest nail bed, so I want to create as much space as I can, and I'm also scraping away anything that I do not need. Here's some ASMR. Sugar, 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 sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Okay, that's enough. Now I'm just cutting away any hanging skin or, you know, anything that doesn't look too neat. I'm not going too crazy because, you know, I'm not trying to rip off my whole entire arm. And now it's time for the fun part. This is what you will need to apply your polygel. You're going to need a UV lamp or LED lamp so that you can cure the nails, otherwise, you know, it's not going to work. And as you can see, I've already applied a set to my right hand. I decided to do it off camera because I wasn't trying to embarrass myself on YouTube, because this was the first time I ever used it. So I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was doing. And as you can see, it's not the neatest, but it's given me a good enough foundation to work with. So the next thing you're going to need to do is take the base coat and apply it to each nail and cure it under the lamp. It does say at the back of the bottle to do it for 30 to 90 seconds. So I guess it just depends on what kind of lamp you have. The next thing you need to do is get your nail forms and measure it to your nails to make sure it's the right one. It's important to do this before you start because you don't want to be fumbling with different nail sizes. You want to make sure that you have exactly what you need. And the idea is to make sure that it's slightly bigger than your actual nail bed. The next thing you need is to prepare your nail slip. So all you need to do is just put it in the cap, unless you have one of those fancy glass bowl thingies. And as you can see here, I'm just showing you how much you need, not much at all. Then you get your polygel. I'm using the light apricot, and then I'm just squeezing it straight into the nail form. I don't have one of those spatulas, it didn't come in the kit, so I just squeezed the right one, and then you begin to mold. Every time when you dip it into the slip, just make sure you only dip a little bit and then you blot off the excess on the tissue. Trust me, if you apply too much slip onto the gel, it's going to be a hot mess. So just make sure, little by little, only use what you need. you also want to make sure that the tip of the nail and also the base, which goes near your cuticles, is as flat as it could possibly be, because you don't want a bulky nail, okay? It's only the middle that needs to be thicker. And then you just apply it onto your nail. You want to add the right amount of pressure, so not too much pressure because then it will all spill out from the sides, and not too little because you want it to actually stick on. So once you're happy with that, you turn it over to the back, make sure the back is nice and flat, clean up any excess spillage, and then you can go ahead and cure it. Now you'll see here that I have a bubble near the cuticle, which happens sometimes. I'm still practicing and I'm still mastering the art of polygel. So this does happen, which is annoying, but you know, it's okay. It's only a little bit. Then you just want to give the form a little bit of a wiggle, and then it should pop right off. You can see here it's not the neatest, but again, I've got the foundation of the shape. So all I need to worry about is just filing down the sides and making sure it's the length that I like. And guys, don't mind my deformed finger, okay? It is my war wound. We all have them, okay? And now we have our lovely set. It's looking good already. Now all we need to do is shape it, file it, paint it, and we're good to go. So once that was done, I decided I wasn't exactly happy with the way that they looked in terms of, you know, how even they were, and some were more opaque than others. You know, some I could see my nail through it, some had bubbles. So I decided to just paint it with a gel polish. It's the same color that I used on my toes a few days ago, and I just love it. It's a pretty little pink color. So I decided to use that to basically cover up my mistakes. So after applying the base coat, which I'm not sure if you actually need to use if it's fake nails, but I applied it anyway. And then I added 3 coats of the pink, and then I was happy. Guys, look at my nails. Don't they look pretty? So much better than how they looked at the beginning. You know, I mean, I think next time I'll definitely invest in a nail gun. Not a nail gun. No, I'm going to invest in a nail drill so that I can clean up the cuticle area, because you can see it's just a little bit messy, but overall, I love my nails. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'd be so happy if you could comment, like, and subscribe, especially since it's my first video. And yeah, have a good day, have a good evening, have a good quarantine, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.